What's the word? What's the word? What's the mother word, man? Tap in, bro. Today we here to talk about this clip surfacing with Beyonce sitting in this producer lab while she on the phone with Michael Jackson. Y'all get in here, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Do that for your boy. Do that for your boy. Now, if you know and if you don't know, it's been a clip going around, and we will have this clip in the shorts for you guys that want to see those clips. It's a clip going around with Beyonce in the studio with producers while she is working on a song for Michael Jackson. At the beginning of this clip, she is standing around the studio, and the guy's pretty much like, I'm finna call Michael Jackson on the phone. He calls Michael Jackson. Well, before he calls Mike, he's like, well, just come over here and sit down and let me talk to you. So Beyonce go over here and sit in this man's lap. Now, she sit on the edge of his kneecap, you feel me? Like, but still at the end of the day, sitting in somebody's lap is something that is very, very close to the heart, depending on what type of person you are. Me, you can't sit in my lap like that, you feel me? Like, nah, it ain't even finna shake, you feel me? Like, I don't even let my daughter sit in my lap. Like, yeah, when she was young, she used to, but now I just tell her, like, nah, like, just get beside me and stuff like that, because that's just a little weird. So, she goes, sits in this man's lap, and she talk on the phone with Michael Jackson for roughly about a minute, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, you feel me? Now, the whole time, the guy's just sitting there, you know what I'm saying, and just, pretty much feeding her ego, you know what I'm saying, whoop-de-whoop. Now, come to find out, this individual that had her sitting on his lap was a producer that was hired by, I don't know if it was Michael Jackson, but to work on the Michael Jackson album that they were working on, whatever. And this guy actually was involved in the porn industry. Now, one would ask, how does a guy with such a background get into the music business? We don't know. You feel me? Clearly, they go hand in hand, but who's to say this or that? We don't know. But a lot of people saw this as an eye-opener because when you look at this clip, as soon as the phone call is over, you see Beyonce jump up from the guy's lap, which means she was uncomfortable sitting there. You feel me? So you can't sit here and say that Beyonce was with whatever happened. These clips surfaced from a documentary that was supposed to happen around this Michael Jackson album. And when Michael Jackson got indicted on the charges that he got indicted on, these video clips pretty much just went where they went. And now with these surfacing, it's looking like, dang, like how long have they been predators in the music industry? Because if you look at this, man's background. Clearly, he was part of the porn industry, and in the porn industry, they recruit girls through nefarious tactics. You feel me? Like they'll sit there and sell you water to a well. You feel me? And in the entertainment industry, basically what he did was sell her a phone call to Michael Jackson that got her to sit on his lap. Now, all it takes is, for me to get other things, that you want, for you to do other things that I want. And it's crazy, that you see this type of behavior being recorded on camera. And these guys were so comfortable in their own skin doing these type of actions. And it's good that they caught on to him, or whatever he did ended up getting him fired or, released from his contract. And I don't know if he did any other music projects after that, but I do know he was working with Michael Jackson before the trial. Before the allegations came out about him doing whatever he did in Never Neverland. And yeah, this guy was pretty much from the porn industry, man. Yeah, and you can see it in the clip, man. I think it's unfortunate that young men and women are, exposed to this type of behavior in Hollywood, but you gotta know that, these stories have been circulating for a long time, whether it be the casting couch, whether it be, favors for this, favors for that, pay to play, whatever the case may be. You hear a lot of stories coming out of Hollywood and, the music industry. So, like we talked about with the Miss Hayden situation, RIP to her. She was talking about her getting over some stuff, and then her But she also talked about someone, leading her to pretty much someone that was trying to take advantage of her at a young age, and it was by someone that she trusted. She doesn't go into names in the memoir, you feel me? But that just goes to show you that these young men and women deal with a lot when they're in the entertainment industry. So I think it's crazy, bro. Shout out to Beyonce, for making it this far. You feel me? I don't know what you had to do. Hopefully you ain't had to do too much to get where you at. You feel me? Just be you. But to see that you had to navigate through those shorts like that, man, I salute you, because a lot of people don't make it to the other side regardless of what they did or didn't do. So yeah, man, the music industry is a creepy place, bro. Hollywood is a creepy place, bro. It's insane, man. Yeah, y'all get down in the comments, man. Let me know what y'all think about that Beyonce clip, man, and what goddamn producer out there basically on what you call that grooming shit. You feel me? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the clip, man. Until then, I'll holler.